Right, let's jump up in the tractor, get it started, because we have got something delivered on that truck over there that is very exciting. What do you reckon? It turns out Little Red doesn't have enough of a wheel spacing to get up the loader, so hopefully all my experience of driving this tractor in farm sim will serve me well. Well, the truck left, and now we've got part one of our air seeding rig. Now, of course, for this part of WA, we've realised that Errinvale is a little bit small when it comes to paddock size. And it was our original intention to get a little combine. Not a combine harvester, a combine seeder. And that is so we can get in and out, weaving between the trees. So we can plant pasture and perennials and a little bit of oats for hay. But seeing as all of our attempts to get one have failed thus far, we've got the Gason, and we're going to be bringing the John Deere bar down here too. Now, that would bring into question, what are we going to throw on the air seeder? Because, well, Little Green, I'm sure if we threw some back jewels on it, it'd be all right. It's a bit small. And I wish I could say that the flagship poster boy of the channel, the John Deere 8760, would be enough to pull it, but, well, let's just say the Johnny Man's going to have to find a different John Deere to have as the poster boy. It's staying up in Canna. We've decided that we're going to pass it on to one of our old neighbours who are going to use it. They will look after it. They are going to restore it. So it'll be looked after, and they'll do everything that I wanted to do to it. And it will mean that we'll have less of a big dirty four-wheel drive sitting around here doing nothing. I've tried to tell Dad that, but I'm not sure if we've gone through with that decision yet. As for Big Blue, well, Big Blue's up in Badgingarra right now, because Dad's using it at his work up there, and when they're done with their seeding up there, he's going to road it down here to put it on our air seeder. And, well, if Big Green is going to be leaving the channel for about, who knows, 3, 4, 5 years maybe, it will come back someday when we've got the land and the infrastructure to hold the thing. That'll mean that Little Green, the 7810, is going to become the big green tractor, probably. And we'll probably get getting something that I have driven in the past, driven a similar one in the past, but well, you can't exactly see it, but got scar on my hand because of it. And, well, we'll reveal that as time goes on. Look at it go! Look at it go! Look at it go! Look at it run! Look at it run! Here we go. Look at that. Look who's in the cab. Bindi Sue's going for a ride with Dad. So over there, Dad and Bindi are going in Little Green, and we are going to collect something from Little Boar that was parked there earlier a couple of weeks back, because we couldn't get it down the driveway because it was too wide. You'll see what it is in a little minute. 24th of June, and well, we got something around the other side of the yard that you'd probably be interested in to see. We're gonna go have some breakfast first, and then we'll get over there. Yep, that's got a big crack. These hoses, you can see that some of them have kinks, others are good. Need to try and get up here, see if we can try and get these unstuck, or gaffer tape them or something. Sun damage. So it's been, I don't know how long we've been working away. What feels like hours. And we've been trying to get these hoses and liquid hoses all set up on these tines on the air seeder bar, so we can go planting oats. Because we need to get a hay crop in, because we need to feed our sheep. And let's just say, seeing as this bar, this was in the first ever real life video that I've done proper, where I was taking the hoses off when we thought we were going to be selling this back in 2021 before Cyclone Seroja. Well, the brand new hoses that were put on in 2020, some of them have been warped, some of them have been cracked. We've had to replace a few, but needless to say, next year, if we're going to do some cropping, this barn needs a lot of work. And that's going to cost time, money, and a whole bunch of other stuff, which at the moment seems a bit outlandish for our current position. So this right here is our big tractor. This is basically Big Blue. That's what I've called it ever since I was roughly a 5 or 6 year old when we bought this thing way back in 2012. And well, apart from hydraulic issues, hydraulic oil issues, and puking out oil whenever it seemed fit, this tractor's been really good for us. And well, it was meant to be the successor to the flagship tractor of the channel, but well, let's be honest here, Big Green is staying up in Canna. I have to say that. It's gone on to some good owners, former neighbours that have bought a part of our old farm, so it's sticking on old ground that it's been working for over 20 years. So that tractor's being taken care of. They're going to be restoring it. And so we've got Big Blue here with the John Deere bar and the Gason tank. As you've seen in the drone footage earlier in the video, Big Blue was not here, and we were using the little Johnny over there with the back jewels. Well, Dad put back jewels on it later. We were trying to pull this thing from Little Ball Paddock all the way back here so we could work on it while Big Blue was still hooked up to the air seeder at Dad's work up in Badgingarra. But small problem is because this thing originally had big fat tires. I mean, like twice the size of this. They were like really big, chunky boys. And because the original owner of this air seeder setup, not the tractor, that this used to work on sandplain country. And when we brought it back home, we didn't need those big chunky tires. And Dad later said to me, he said, we should have put the big fat tires on had we known we were going to be moving down here. And well, everyone down here in the Central West basically told us, if your property with all these trees, the air seeder is not going to cut it. You need a combine, a little combine drill, combine box drill, which we had experience with in the past. I haven't personally, but Dad has. And we tried to get a combine that had liquid setup, so we could use Nutrisoil, Flexi-N, 30 Tech, etc. But that plan failed. So, because we still had the John Deere bar still sitting around up at counter at the time, Dad rang up a trucking company and he arranged to get Big Blue, the air cart and the bar down, because the Gason tank was originally supposed to go over the Pat McMurray bar, which is still up there and has been sold. Now, a lot of people down here would say, would a 400 horsepower, roughly, tractor with a 40-foot air seeder really be justified for down here? To that I say, yes. We are keeping Big Blue for the simple fact that if we tried to run this behind the 7810, it will get stuck. The sand is brutal down here. So we need something big to run this. And of course, people would say 40 foot, maybe a bit wide for this type of area. And to that I say, true. But this can cover a lot of ground really quickly. And in the future, when we go and lease some country, hopefully in the not too distant future, we're going to be needing this type of thing to get hectares of wheat in the ground fast. Because we were originally intending to sell this bar, well, the hoses, these were put on in 2020. This has not been inside a shed for the past 3 years. It's warped. It has warped. Point is, we've got it down here, we're going to put it together and we're going to put some oats in the ground before June is out. And so we have a hay crop, and so we can use the 7810 and we can use the little red tractor to make hay bales for the sheep come October, September time. I'm sowing it here.
Can't find any feed in the ground.
Oh boy.
I dug a hole here with the loader to see what was underneath the sand. See how it's yellow?
Yep. Yeah, I can see how it's yellow. Right, so it's about a week after you last saw us, and Dad's gone, and we put 52 hectares of oats in for our hay paddock, and now today we are going to go and get the tractor. We're going to take it to the first paddock here, and then we're going to perform a science experiment. We're going to make a compost extract, stick it in the tank, and we might empty out the rest of the oats that are in the tank in this paddock here, and we'll see what comes of it.
Oh, look at this bait under there. No, this one's wide. This is wide. Oh. This might be a bit deeper here. Oh no, it's just starting to change way down there. There we go, way down there, it's changing colour. There. It's getting a bit of colour in it way down.
So, it's like a character feature about our farm here is all around here you can see that it's very patchy. You got a lot of white sand as topsoil, and then you got bits of cover on the ground in other areas. This is due to the fact that, well, we got areas where white sand is on the top and yellow sand is actually buried underneath. We've been trying to figure out how to get it all mixed in. And the trouble is, well, one, the chisel plow, I don't know if any work's been done to it. Two, with certain politics that we're not exactly allowed to talk about on this channel coming in as of, well, it was supposed to be today.
Yeah, it is today still.
That basically prevents us from doing any refernating, doing any mixing of clay mixing or anything in our soil to make it more productive. Because apparently if we go deeper than 50 centimeters, we get fined. Honestly, it'd be alright for some farms that are well established, but for smaller growers like us that are trying to turn this farm around from an unproductive lifestyle block into an actual productive, sustainable working farm, it's just making it 10 times harder for us. But we're just gonna have to roll with the punches.
For the trucks.
There's evidence of dropping here. Do you reckon the bar and tank might get through that gate?
This gate. As long as the sheep, I don't know, the sheep.
And here we go. There's the big blue beast. And the air seeder that I've left behind the other day. So what we're going to do now, we're going to start it up. Oh, I love that Cummins engine, you know. Get the sense of deja vu. Riding in a gator behind a big four-wheel drive tractor towing a big implement. Of course, Vindy Sue here wouldn't remember it because it's well before her time, but it's one of these things that just feels familiar. Halfway there. Boggy track has a method to maker. There's no way Big Blue's ever gonna get stuck on this. I hope I don't jinx that. And we have arrived at our destination. +1. Hello peacocks, how are we doing? It's just never been the same since Fred. Oh well, we got our 3 peahens. Wilma and the 2 chicks. You're doing good. They're growing. Alright, so how are we going to do this?
Put that in there.
So this is all compost extract?
No, oh, that's...
Or is it mixed with Nutri-Soil?
That's the old Nutri-Soil from last year. Find the thingy for this. Looks like all the remains of compost extracted the other year.
Whoa!
Now I gotta get to the compost.
So the brown stuff, that's compost, correct?
Oh, vermicompost, this stuff.
So over here, I do believe these were the old compost extracts that we
This was my attempt at making Johnson Sue.
We had these on the old farm, and I think I had them in a couple of videos that I filmed back in 21. Yeah, they're still here. It'd be interesting to see how it goes.
All that tree roots grow in it from the river gums. It's mostly a bit of compost in there.
I remember spending many a morning watering these things.
Yeah, the tree roots made a mess of them.
only try it.
It needs redoing, use it as a base and start a new one up.
Yeah. So the plan from here is to leave that for half an hour, get it mixing. It's smoko time. We'll see you in half an hour.
Yeah, the petrol.
Right, so the plan from here is Dad's gonna unfold the bar, we're gonna check for the hoses, make sure everything's on and working correctly, and then, well, we'll let the experiment take its course. What do you think, Bindi Sue? You want to try and climb into the tractor? Nope. No, she's off. So all the adjustments have been made. It's seeding time! Alright, so here we are in the tractor cab. That's Bindi Sue sitting down there. And once again I'm on the makeshift bucket seat. Let the experiment begin. Coming up along around, don't look back. The plan for the experiment is, like Dad just told me about 5 seconds ago, is to... Oh dear, oh no, Big Blue's struggling, Big Blue's struggling. He's digging, he's digging, he's digging. Come on, Big Blue. If you get stuck, we're done for. Come on, Big Blue! Come on, come on! Oh no, we don't have Big Green to pull him out! Oh no! Yeah, we buried it. Oh. Probably because we took all that, the bushes blocked it up. Oh, there we go. We hit golden sand. Oh, wow. That is not good. We'll try it in reverse now. He's doing a better job. Look at him dig. He's putting the John Deere to shame. Look at him go! Let's see if we can try and... Come on, Big Blue. Come on! Come on! Come on! Oh, come on! It's doing something. Oh no! We should have times like this when we wish we had the other big tractor. This would be a spectacular sight to watch from the air. No, 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 no. Oh no!
Subbed out last week. It was tactical. Of course, coming back to that recent knee concern. Right to the outer side. When it starts to just gets outside the arc. He goes all the other way. Reading it, follow, just put it in front of my action. Couldn't make the tumble.
I think we jackknifed it. Come on. Come on. No, 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 no. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, Big Blue. Come on. Come on. Come on, Big Blue. You've never gotten stuck for us before. Oh wow! It's low enough that Bindi can get out of it. It's buried! It's like he's trying to dig to China! Come on, Big Blue! Come on! You get yourself out of this and it's a new coat of paint! No, no, Dad, stop, stop, stop! You're burying him even deeper! Stuck! Oh, no! Oh, no! Well, I think we're gonna have to end this video here, everybody. That's, how many times did we get things stuck? That would be sand 5, us 0.